Hey beautiful, thank you so much for stopping by this channel today. My name is Chisom. On today's video, I was going to make this top and the skirt for my 3-year-old daughter, and I thought to share. So if you're interested in learning how this was made, kindly keep on watching. This is beginners friendly and it's very simple. Let's get right into the tutorial. With me here, I have this piece of fabric cut into two, which will be for the front and for the back skirt. The width of this fabric is her full waist measurement plus 1 inch sewing allowance. That is also what I cut out for the back piece, and the length is 9.5 inches. I also cut a longer strip of fabric. This is about 45 inches length and the width is 10 inches. So when I fold it over, it will give me 5 inches width. Now I'll go ahead and sew it together and run a gather stitch on it so that I'll be able to gather it to fit the upper part of the skirt. After I was done gathering the lower part, I'll go ahead and attach it to the upper part. I'll place it upside like this, right side facing right side, and I will attach it. I'll also do the same on the other part of the skirt. After I'm done attaching the frills, this is what the skirt looks like. I just used my hand to make it to lay flat. I've not really ironed it. I also went ahead to cut out this elastic band. This elastic band is 1 inch and the length is 14 inches. That is like half of her waist plus 1 inch allowance. So I'll go ahead and create my channel for the elastic. So I'll leave a space in between where I'll be able to pass the elastic through into the circumference of the skirt waistline. After I was done creating the elastic channel, I went ahead to carry my pin. I'll pin it at the top part of the elastic. So I will be using this pin to pass the elastic into this channel that I created, like I am doing right now. I'll keep on dragging till I get to the other end of the channel space I created, making sure that the elastic does not pull away from my reach. After successfully dragging out the elastic, I'll go ahead and join the two sides together so that I will sew it down for it not to be able to cut or pull out. Then I'll fold the remaining part of the opening and the skirt is ready. I've cut out the fabric for the upper part. The closed side is the center front while the open side is the center back. I'll go ahead and mark out her shoulder divide by 2 plus sewing allowance. Then on the shoulder line, I will come down by 3 inches. This is like off shoulder, so I am minusing like 2 inches from her chest line. Then on that chest line, I will measure her chest divide by 4 plus sewing allowance, and I'll curve the armhole, and I'll go ahead and curve out the armhole. On her waistline, I'll put her waist divide by 4 plus sewing allowance also, and I'll connect it to the chest line, and I'll cut out. After cutting out, the next thing to do is to go ahead and finish up the armhole area, or the armhole area for the front and back pattern. Then afterwards, I'll finish up the neckline area by folding and top stitching. The next step is to cut out the strip This I cut is 7 inches length and 2.5 inch width. I'll go ahead and fold it and sew it, then I will turn it out. After turning out the strips, I'll go ahead and attach it to the upper part. I'll attach the zipper, finish up the sides and the hemline, and that'll be all.